All right, Joe. Welcome back to Libations and Music with your boy Ken and Mo. Today
Yep.
we got a special guest, Blair.
Hey.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. The reason why we got Blair on here is because she's going to get in a conversation with us about female rap, what's going on in female rap. And we can't forget to talk about the pioneers in female rap. So stay tuned. I want you guys to subscribe, like, and comment and, get involved in the conversation. Thank you
Shout
for
out to the
joining us.
ladies. Shout out to the ladies. Get them their
Hey.
flowers. Click that follow button.
So, Blair, explain to the people who you are and what you bring to the music industry because you do got some hits out there. You always had that tongue when you sing. So, tell the people who
Oh,
you are.
I mean, damn, bro.
Jesus. Jesus. You just gonna put me all the way out there in the way
Just
that you
putting you
are,
out
the
there. I'm
fashion that you have put me
definitely
out
just putting
there.
you out there. Yep.
God damn.
Well, first of all, thank you guys for having me. And
Absolutely.
I am like a industry buff. I've sang since I was 2 years old, as my mom says, right? And then I wrote my first song at 12. I wrote my first verse and lyric at 8. I played 3 different instruments. I know how to read music. Do I know how to play those instruments now? No, you do lose it if you don't use it. I'm sure I could kind of like re up on it and probably try to get it together, but no,
Hmm.
right now, no. But I know the music industry for what it's worth, and I have some history in music. I've taken like a 5 year hiatus, which is kind of crazy, but I'm coming back into it. I'm working on my EP that I've been working on for about 7 years, so I'm trying to
Ooh,
see what's
Nice,
happening
nice.
in this industry.
You want to slip?
nice,
You want to slip a
nice.
title out there, or nah? You holding out?
I'm just holding out on everything right now. I know it's kind of weird because like this is kind of like one of those things where it's like it's destined to happen now because I'm in this beautiful, amazing world with you two right now. And it's about
Exactly.
something that's always been a passion for me. Like
Cool.
music is not
That's
even a
dope.
passion. I think it's beyond a passion. It's more of a purpose. So
That's dope.
Nice. Love it. Love it. So, the reason why we called you on this show is we want to talk about the state of female hip hop rap and then talk about a few of the pioneers of hip hop.
Yes.
So,
okay.
what's your take right now on female rap in general?
Honestly, I believe that female rap now has did like a full 180 compared to how it was, let's just say 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I feel like female rap now is kind of allowing more women in different backgrounds come into
Hmm.
this industry of the industry and really feel proud about themselves, their vocals, and by their vocals I mean their voice, like how they feel about the world around them
Hmm.
and their sexuality. And
Oh
I
yeah.
feel that I feel
Yeah.
that women today have a lot of influence, and I feel like they have a lot of influence today that a lot of our pioneers had back then. Though it's just a different way to influence today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know me and you always at it, not at it, but we disagree
Yes.
on a lot of things.
Yes.
Do you feel like me personally? I feel the pioneers from who started a lot of this don't get
Hmm.
respect from these young ones out here.
Of
I
course
mean, we
not.
could.
No.
You definitely. I'll co-sign that. They. I don't feel like they embrace the elders, females of hip hop. Like, yeah, everybody. Like, all right, MJB. You shout her out. Everybody sing her praises. But what about your MC Lights, your Roxanne Shantays? You could go to Eve, Fox, Kim. I mean,
What
take your
about
pick.
Sharon
Missy,
Green?
Sharon Green.
Did
Hey,
we
hey,
forget Sharon Green? She is
take it.
like literally the original first
Yeah.
female MC.
I mean,
What
take
Like
pick.
about
the
Pick
first
Roxanne
one.
one.
Shante? What
All
Right.
of
about
them. Any
the
one of
Cookie
them.
Crew?
Only Love, Salt and
Yep. Salt and
Pepper,
Pepper.
Yeah,
uh,
Pick one. Pick any group. Pick
everybody,
anybody.
Foxy, Lauren Hill, because she is hip hop.
Yeah. She might show up
Lauren
Lauren
Hill
late.
Hill's
is
hip hop.
hip
She
hop.
might show up late as hell, but she is absolutely hip hop.
Right.
She is hip hop.
She is. She is.
So
And she's impeccable. Like just outside of just being like a rapstress. She is a songstress. Like her
Yeah.
vocals are
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Yo, that
She started
Miseducation
that whole,
album
in my
still
eyes, that
pops.
trap. You know?
yeah,
Miseducation still
yeah. I agree.
pops. That's that's
Oh,
that's
it does.
that's like that literally
That's
is
forever a classic.
yeah, that's a young
There is
woman's
no reason for her
introduction.
to ever put out another album if she don't want to.
Yo, you
Yeah,
can
she
eat
really
off that
don't.
one album for the rest of your career and retire. You winning.
Right.
Yeah,
Who you listening to? Who y'all listening to as far as the female rap go right now?
I ain't gonna front, bro. Low key, I like that Glorilla song.
Man,
I was about to say Glow.
FNF.
I'm really riding with Glow. Like I
it's
am, believe it
it's
or not.
fun. It's a fun
I'm
track.
it is very fun.
but
It
do
is
you
very
see
fun.
Glow as the Nicki Minaj of our decade?
Nah.
Of this decade?
I I see nobody as a Nicki Minaj but Nicki.
Yeah.
I don't
Um.
see any of
Elaborate.
these. I don't see them. I don't see them touching the level of fame as a female rapper like
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj. I don't see anybody touching that
Elaborate on that. Why
space.
do you think that?
I think that Nicki Minaj's fame, now remind you, I'm saying fame, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's completely different.
You're real
Fame,
cautious in that
right?
word choice.
Right. Her fame. Nicki Minaj's fame is Beyonce level.
Mm.
Nicki
That's
Nicki
high.
fame. I said fame.
Yeah.
I didn't say her
That's
success. I said her fame, her
No, no, no. I'm
notoriety.
not arguing. I'm not arguing.
nah.
People
Go
know
ahead. Roll with it.
exactly who she is.
Yeah.
Mm.
People know who Nicki Minaj is, and she creates a lot of stir, regardless if it's positive in some people's eyes or negative. Her
True.
fame, her fame outweighs her. Now, what I will say, Megan the Stallion, she the person
Mm-hmm.
outweighs the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Meg the
Wow.
Stallion,
I never thought of
person
that.
Yeah.
outweighs the
Yeah.
artist Meg the
Her.
Stallion.
I think
She
her
as
trajectory
much
is different.
completely.
Very different.
And I'm a really huge Meg fan because I followed Meg since she was 19 years old when her
Mm-hmm.
mom was alive
Mm-hmm.
in their 2-bedroom apartment
Mm-hmm.
in Texas with her white best friend. They were
Cloverland.
in college.
Yep.
When she graduated, she wore
Yep.
a slick back ponytail. She had big hoop earrings, a black t-shirt, some jeans, and some blue boots that went up to her knees. And she
Yep.
was in a cipher. I remember when Meg was
Wow.
sitting on
Yep.
top of a roof with like 5 niggas, and she was in a
Just
cipher in this
going.
small shirt that she was bouncing in, and I was like, "Them titties about to be exposed." Sis. Like when I say
I didn't
I'm
know
a,
about Meg until my cousin Chanel put me on Meg. I remember telling her, I was like, I don't know, Chanel. I don't think she gonna go so far. When I heard it, she was like, "Yo, she up next. She up next." And I'm like, I don't know, Chanel.
I
I
like
don't know. So
I like Meg Thee
now
Stallion
I'm
because of the
starting to see it.
story.
I do see it.
I liked it because of the story. The struggle was there, but the perseverance was
yeah,
there. She's in school,
yes,
like with her, like you said, her and her homegirl was going through it. And then when she actually
yes,
finally finished and graduated, I was like, yeah, that's what's up. I don't care what she
yeah.
does, rap wise, career wise. She went out and accomplished the goal that she set, and that was dope.
But
All
see what
right,
I
but
just said?
let's
That's the
forget about the
fame.
Yeah,
fam.
That's the
Yeah,
fame.
yeah, that's the fame.
let's talk about these bars. Who got these bars out here? Glow right now. I
Glow.
definitely got to give it to her.
Yeah,
She's the only writer right now.
yeah.
I don't care about writing again. That was mean, Blair. She,
Sorry.
all right, so I'm feeling Cardi's transition.
Yeah, Cardi's transition is amazing, and Cardi has a wealth. I'm gonna be cautious how I say this.
She,
Because this is going to be viewed for life. And when I make it, she's gonna be like, now you want to get on the fucking track with me, bitch, when you had all of that shit to say? Remember when you was talking all of that shit? Mm-hmm. But I'm not, I'm literally just saying Cardi's career has propelled well, very well,
hmm
but she has a slew of writers for her. And believe it or not, although people say I'm not really caring about the writing is what makes you want to be a part of the box. Like it's not just the beat, it's the words. So when The girls is in the club or in the places and they acting up and they pointing in niggas' faces and they talking stuff. They're saying the lyrics that was written.
Yeah.
But
So you don't think every girl had hope, right? I mean, this is every
I
female
was just about to
rapper.
say, Foxy and Kim
Uh,
had
Every
Jay
female
Z. Jay Z
rapper
got
has some
credit
help.
on so many
I ain't
things.
gonna just say the ladies. There's guys out there that ain't writing all these stuff either,
It's a bunch of guys,
and they
for
putting
sure.
out pure ass trash.
But what I'm getting at is when we compare people to Nicki, we're here we go. We are comparing people to
Y'all
Nicki.
watch how these two about to go at it. Hold up. Let me back up. Let me
We
back
are
up real
comparing
quick.
people to
It's
Nicki
about to be smoke
when
in the city.
Nicki is a lyricist.
All right, look. I'm not a Nicki hater, bro. Not. But I will say this: compared to the new
Insert the
girls that's
Nicki
out
hate.
here, the new girls out here, yes, Nicki,
Nicki
she
out
up
rap
here.
all of them.
She top 10. She top 10.
That's all I'm saying.
But wait,
But
which version of Nicki?
I don't care. I
No,
never
no,
put
no.
none of the albums.
All right.
Listen.
Today's version of Nicki, I'm just not here for. I'm not even gonna lie.
But what I
I
don't
want-
like is
I want Chinese bang with the
Yes.
pink in
Thank
it
you.
and
Yeah.
the
If
quick
we gotta
weave
go
with
there,
the
I want
top
that.
with the circle at the
Yep.
top. I
That's
want
the
like
raw.
that Nicki. I want starving,
you
hungry,
want
thirsty.
mixtape Nicki.
Yeah, mixtape
What?
Nicki was fire, bro. After that super bass, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Nah, I can't even
Nah,
lie.
you can't get mad
I
at that.
can't
That's
lie with
dope.
Super Bass.
I get it.
Super Bass was dope.
I wasn't.
Look, at the end of the day,
I
I
seen the
think
transition.
I respect her for going to do a record
Hey,
like
she
that.
got her check, right?
I respect that. I
She got her
respect that.
check.
Ain't nothing wrong
I'm
with that.
looking for hey yo, I was on the plane with Wayne. You can call me
Them
Whitley. I go
bars.
to Hill Wayne. I'm looking
Back
for
on
You
them
want
that.
the you
bars.
want the you want them bars. You want the real
Them
Yes.
bars,
bars.
bro. She want the
I
bars.
love metaphors. I love true artistry and lyricism, and it's because I write. You know what I mean? So like, I look
looking at
for
different.
that make me think, and she did. She had you go, oh, for real? Like
I
me?
would say she was rocking with the dudes like head on.
Yeah,
Yes.
she going head up
But
with some of the guys in
the
when she
person who
first
I
came
would
out.
say
She
in
went on the
our
track
era,
with him, Jay-Z,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Drake,
Monster.
oh,
yeah,
please.
that was my favorite hook. I mean, my favorite.
Bro, you was thumping that for a
yeah,
minute.
I used to like Monster, bro.
Thumping
That
that
she
for
killed
a
that.
minute.
That was
killed
yo. We killed that, Blair. We said
Yeah.
we're killing that.
Yeah, we was running that for a
Yo,
minute.
Monster. Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like y'all know, I'm like Hove out of this world. I'm the biggest Hove fan, but
Right.
she murdered Hove on that record
She
too.
murdered everybody.
She took care of
murdered
business.
everybody on my
Listen, she walked in the
Hov even
studio,
said it.
put her
Hov even
bag
said
down.
it.
Yo, she definitely went in. She definitely worked on
Yeah,
that.
she walked in, dropped her shit,
Killed
laid her
it.
track, and left.
She definitely was.
And left.
But another
That was it.
female rapper that I think was going head on with the dudes, Foxy.
Foxy.
Foxy was going neck
Fox had
and
it.
neck with dudes. Like
She was, but she also
she had that pen too. She had that pen.
She had a little
She
minute.
did. She had the pen.
Yeah.
But
She had
Jay-Z
the
was
pen.
writing a lot of their stuff.
Yes, thank you. I was
He
just about
wrote
to
a
go there.
lot of their stuff. He wrote hers and Kim. He wrote a lot of people's stuff.
I don't
If
think
you look on some of those credits, his name is there.
This what y'all gotta realize, yo. And I get y'all know I always do my homework, and I was probably one of those people who actually read the CD book. Like I was corny like
too.
that.
I was
corny
too.
like that.
I wanted to do them so badly.
Sometimes they may have wrote a hook or wrote
or a word or added to the
So
song.
I think for Foxy with the song "Get You Home,"
Yeah.
I think Whole Man wrote the hook like "Gotta get you, boom, boom, boom,"
Right,
but
right.
she wrote her lyrics.
Right, but how
So-
much inspiration do that contribute though? Right,
It don't matter if you writing it.
You could speak
You
on
wrote
that as a
it, you wrote it,
songwriter,
right?
but he could give her 2 bars and she could build the whole rest of the song around just that 2 bars. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he got to get the
Exactly.
writing credit.
Yeah. But I think like y'all gotta remember her on the "I Shot You" remix.
Yeah.
Cool J.
Yeah.
She demolished that track, and bro, she was only 14. So when I say she was going neck and neck with some grown ass men, like yo, she was neck to neck with some she was doing her thing.
She had to.
On that "I Shot You" remix, that made Def Jam go crazy. They was like, "Oh man, we gotta sign this girl. We gotta sign this girl."
We need that. But she had to,
Yeah,
right? What other option do you have? If you're really trying to break in the game, right? It's a male dominated
you got to
industry.
go hard.
How else you going to get in? Unless you coming in and you taking out like a LL Cool J, right? At that point, LL was still at the top of the game. That was still that guy, right? So you have to
Facts.
go at his head. You know what I mean? You have to. You don't have no choice. And anybody else who's second, third, fourth tier behind him, you gotta take them all out. You can't be amongst the pack.
Everybody.
You gotta be that girl. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta
And
rise to the
especially as a
top.
woman, you had to be much more devout. You had to be
Mm-hmm.
much harder. You really had to stand out because you're a woman in a male dominated industry.
Yeah.
It's just how it
So,
is.
Blair, speaking of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a woman, why they always fighting? Why
But
the
I hate
female
that shit.
artists always fighting? Like I want to see all of them on the track.
What was the joint with
I want to
E?
see Mary. I want to see them
Minuteman.
like doing
You
a
need
joint album or something.
you gotta get a
Why they always
Missy.
fighting?
You gotta get a Missy character to pull something like that off.
You do.
That personality.
I will say men fight as well.
Mm-hmm.
The men artists do fight, and it only gets perpetuated heavily because it's women and because it's black women. It gets perpetuated heavily because men fight as
Mm,
well. It's just the thing is today's fighting for women is more social media fighting versus
Mm-hmm.
lyrical fighting. And the reason it's
facts.
more social media fighting versus lyrical fighting is because of what? Writing. If you are not writing your material, you cannot go against anybody who is writing their material.
Nah.
What you gonna call up Meg Man Party and have him write you something to go back and forth? Like that don't even you have to write.
They
Remy
like
So
Ma
no.
wrote
so
Pizza. Like you have to write.
They gonna be sneak texting during a
Because
rap
if
battle.
not,
that's
you're
another
gonna be
person.
beefing on Twitter and Instagram constantly.
True, true.
Cardi B put out WAP.
Mm-hmm.
The viral clip went out. It was like a couple years ago, right when the song was hot. And she's playing it at home. And as soon as her daughter walked in, she cut the video or the
She
song.
cut it
Excuse me,
off.
cut it off. So
She was like fumbling, like, oh no, no.
yeah, if you as the fan or whatever, or just as a parent, you see that the artist that created that piece is
Mm-hmm.
not willing to play it in front of their kids, what in the
Mm-hmm.
hell make you think that you should be playing it for your kids?
Well, that goes back to the people
Facts.
at Coca-Cola factory. You see them, they make it, they don't drink
They
it.
don't drink it. I mean, even
Mm-mm.
a lot of the
I
execs,
feel
Steve
like
Jobs, what's
I
his
feel like
Bill
it's
Gates.
entertainment.
It
It's
is
entertainment.
Well, but see, this is the thing. Cardi B and Belcalis are two different people.
absolutely
Cardi B is a phenom for the world. Belcalis is that little boy, I don't know his name, and Culture's parent.
that's their mom. Yep.
That little boy.
And yeah, I thought his name was Wolf. What's his name?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't.
Or is that's the other one? Yeah, I don't know. You know, and she's those people's parent. So Belcalis is not about to let her children listen to that. They're gonna be listening to
Nah.
Gracie's Corner,
Yep.
Hmm.
okay? Because Belcalis is not gonna let her children get taught by Cardi B.
Nope. That's facts.
Just saying.
That's facts.
Cardi B is not for you for your children.
Nah.
Cardi B is for y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, but they
So
let it
I
be
don't
known.
hate Cardi at all, and I definitely I love her for that because at the end of the day, she's leading by example.
Mm-hmm.
When she's a parent and she's in parent mode, all of that crazy
All
talk,
that
all of
off.
that yelling and screaming and cursing and all that, she don't do.
Nope.
So speaking of that, do you think, right? Do you think that female, hip hop lost the bars and it's more about stripping?
I
I'm gonna
don't think
say,
it's about stripping.
uh,
I just think it's
what do
about
you call it?
hypersexuality.
I don't like that they call it female empowerment. That's the part that bothers me.
Wow,
What
elaborate.
bothers you about it?
Yeah,
That how
elaborate.
so like you said, it's hypersexualization, right? I don't feel like hypersexualization is empowering women because a lot of times it's like you put yourself in a compromising position. And again, although they are not necessarily role models or teachers for your kids, this stuff is on the radio. It's out there for consumption. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere on every streaming service. Um, what example are you setting? Because even if you're not necessarily supposed to be or trying to embrace that role, you do still have a responsibility to operate your platform to some level of respectability.
So is it is it disrespectful they because of the way they're dressed?
No, I don't care if you dress however the hell you want. I know there's rape culture in society, but you should be able to walk around buck naked if you want to. That's your business. My thing
Right.
is
So
the
what's the
hypersexualization, the manipulation with towards men, the transactional relationships being advertised. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, suck this, pump on that, do this, do that. It's like you can do a
but
lot
see,
better
can
for
I just
yourself.
say something about that?
Absolutely.
I just wanna say we used to talk about this in the 90s as well. It's just that it was
Agree.
lyrically performed differently.
That's true. I guess it
It
wasn't as
was more
raw.
metaphorical.
It wasn't as raw
That's
and
all.
direct.
Right. Akinelli said, "Put it in your mouth, in your motherfucking mouth." Actually, it was very direct.
Well, that,
It
but
really was
that's coming from
very
a guy.
direct.
Not that it makes it any more appropriate, but I mean for the ladies,
Right.
you know what I mean, I'm looking more
It was a
towards
lady
them.
singing it.
That's true. That's true.
And
Wasn't her song, but
I'm
it's
only
true.
playing devil's advocate because I'm not saying you're
Nah.
wrong because you're entitled to your, you know what I mean. I'm just saying, and when we look at it, even when you look at Lil Kim and a hardcore album, like
Same
when you
thing.
think about these
History.
things, you know what
Even
I
the
mean.
imagery,
History.
You
even
know
her
what I
imagery.
mean.
Because I mean,
It just
You'll need
Nikki
to
went,
unlock.
um right.
Nikki went and copied her cover, literally.
She
Like,
did.
you know what I'm saying? So
She
it's
did.
like,
But that was her. That was her homage. I don't think that that was
yeah,
her do
that was,
because she already knew we knew who did it. You know.
yeah, that was before her blow up,
Yeah.
her true blow up.
Same thing when she's a wife. She's at home and
Flip the
Offset is
switch.
like, "Don't listen to her. She be lying in her lyrics. Look at her cleaning.
Yeah, flip
She
the
was
switch.
sweeping up. She was cleaning. It's not like it's entertainment." And I only use
Yeah.
hypersexuality because it does influence a lot of young children, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is showing off sexuality in a wider range, which would
Mm-hmm.
in super excessive. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like okay, it's like it is a little hyper, right? But it's only hyper because it's so many women.
That's
It's a
true.
lot of women rappers right
That's
now.
true.
Back in the day, we had a variation of women who did particularly play different roles,
Mm-hmm.
like the backpacker, like the hippie, like
Mm-hmm.
the hood chick, the around the way girl, and then we had the sexual,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful
Like Bahamadia.
body.
Yeah,
We
the
right,
lustful one. Yeah,
right.
right.
Bahamadia, yeah.
Bahamadia,
Exactly.
right? We had so many different Queen Latifah. Like we've had so many different variations of rappers when we had women rappers together. But
Mm-hmm.
when we're talking about a group of women, we're talking about a group of women artists who are all living in the same world. They're living in the same world, the same box. That's why a lot of them look the same.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not placing shame or nothing on surgeries or
Nah,
anything like that. I'm just saying
they
we live
all,
in a world right now where it's a box, and
yeah.
most women who want to have some sort of aesthetic that is similar to everyone else's are in the same box.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the rapping women, they're talking about similar things or the same thing, so they have to be in that box. So it seems hypersexuality. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
seems like it's hypersexuality, but the truth is they're speaking to the date of the times. They're
Facts.
literally just speaking to the times. They're
Cut
dressed like the times. Their
that.
bodies are modified by the times. That's it.
Y'all,
Yeah.
let me break that fourth wall. Y'all see, this is why we had to have the ladies on for this episode, because I can't give you that perspective. He can't give you that perspective. That's necessary. I mean, it is absolutely necessary.
When you look at artists like Queen Latifah, what did you think she like contributed to female rap and just the rap game period? What's your take
um,
on that?
I feel like I gotta be cautious how I speak because that is my relative. So I feel like, and I don't want to seem biased, but I honestly feel like she not only put Jersey on the map. First of all, a lot of the rappers have come from Jersey. A lot of the actors and a
Yeah.
lot of singers are from Jersey. You know what
Hell,
I mean?
Yeah.
We don't
she
get
was
enough
good on
respect.
Discovery too.
Yes, and we don't get
Mm-hmm.
enough respect.
Mm-mm.
Total was discovered by somebody in New Jersey,
Yeah.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
and Puff kind of took them, but that's another conversation. But
Yeah.
like,
That
I
nigga
think
always
that
stealing.
just everything, hands on everything. But I think that Queen Latifah brought intellect into the rap game.
Mm-hmm.
Awareness. I think she definitely brought awareness. But you know one thing I do like? Not only did she bring, contributed to hip hop, she showed that I could do more than be a rapper. I'm gonna
Yep.
get my own TV
Everything,
show. I'm
Yep.
about to get my own
everything.
TV show, and then I'm gonna become one of the biggest
But
movie stars in Hollywood.
let's not
So
forget
I
she's a
like the
vocalist
transition,
Yeah,
and she can
she
sing,
got her
and she can
vocals
sing her
also.
ass
and can
off.
sing. So that's one thing I like about her career. She kind of showed, artists like, all right, I'm not just in this hip hop box.
Right.
I'm about to get my TV show. I'm about to do
No,
this, boom,
I'm
boom,
gonna
boom.
get
And she
in
did her
my
thing,
boss
bro.
box. Okay.
Boss, yeah.
I'm gonna get in my
Yeah.
boss box. I feel
That's one
like
thing I like about her career.
the awareness is huge, but let's not forget her beauty is ridiculous, and she
Hmm.
showcased it in such a beautiful way.
Yeah.
Her beauty did not, she didn't make it so that her beauty outshined the message. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that
Like,
Black
always
Rain
a very
album,
beautiful woman.
that Black
Very.
Rain album was a classic.
Yeah. She is a classic. Even to this
That's
Facts.
day.
yeah.
Even
Facts.
it's just like everything you say her name and it will ring bells. Like
And light
people,
up a room, yeah.
oh my gosh, it would everybody will have everything wonderful and sweet to say about it, honestly.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
fact.
out
Yep.
to Queen Latifah. Shout out to her.
Definitely shout out to Queen Latifah. How do y'all feel about Saweetie?
She that
Mm.
2000 that them they killing her on the internet right now.
Now I don't care about that internet stuff. I just don't
Nah,
see
them
when it comes to
streams and sales.
when it
She
comes
only
to
sold like
the music.
Yeah.
2,000.
But honestly, ain't nobody selling records right now.
I
No,
was
but
gonna
they
say it's
saying it's
hard to make music.
well,
It's
not
hard to
even
make
the
money as
sales,
a
but they
musician
saying it's
today.
because she's so trash.
I don't like. I
I'm
don't think
not
she
I won't
trash.
say that.
I'm never gonna say that. I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
say
in
I'm
her
not gonna
nobody
say that.
trash.
audience. Nah.
But I don't feel like she brought nothing different. Although people can be the same in a box, what are you gonna bring different to the game? And I don't feel like she brought any. I ain't heard a record yet that I'm gonna be like, yo, she brought something different to the game.
Yes, Saweetie, I feel like it's not that she is trash because I don't like to,
Mm-mm.
say that. I just feel like although she's not bringing anything different, I just feel like she's being authentic to herself.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't really hate that because I think that that's dope. In a world like we stated before about music where it's very like cookie cutter in a sense, like aesthetically. I
Yeah.
feel like Saweetie is really trying to be 100% authentic to herself, and she is staying true to her West Coast views of music.
I kind of watch
No,
what I say about the new artists because I can't relate with none of this new shit out here.
Nah,
right,
but I'm not about to
You
and
know,
that's
I'm not about
why
to
but
bash them for it either though.
no. But I'm not
yeah,
gonna
I
I'm
don't,
not gonna eggshell, but I'm not gonna eggshell walk, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
also not gonna overspeak because this is not
yeah,
my
it's not
world of
ours.
music.
We're not the
It isn't.
target
And
Yeah,
even
audience.
for me to know music, even for me
Mm-hmm.
to be a part of music, even for me to reflect to some of it, it's
yeah.
not my realm of music. It
Nah,
isn't.
it's just not.
Especially not to speak on.
We're not the target audience for this
Especially me,
We're
particular
not.
record.
I like to be sleep by 11. I'm not at the club, so I don't know
But you
what's
know what?
playing no more.
But you know what? That's not even it because you can listen to that. I'm sorry. You can listen to that
Uh
anywhere.
oh, y'all
And
see, it's almost
honestly,
11.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Y'all see what
no, no,
happened?
no. I mean, but it's not that the world of music, or it's just the world is changing in music, and
Yeah.
you got to kind of find your flow in it. I was speaking to my producer just like yesterday, and he was like, a part of your artist development, I want you to be able to sing a song that you could really body today. And I was like, honey, I don't know none of these songs today.
Right.
I don't.
I
I
don't
mean,
know
I know
none
that
new songs today.
I
You
don't
hear a
know
catchy
anything, but
beat?
I was about to say, but I know the rap ones. Like
Yeah.
I know Tomorrow. I know FNF. Like I know these songs of the fun stuff, but I don't
Yeah.
know
I don't know the
anything
rest of it.
to
I ain't
sing.
I ain't making it to track 8 on nobody's album.
Oh, child, track 8.
What that says to me is that right now, as soon as there's a lady who comes in and goes in a different direction, she's gonna kill it.
she's gonna kill it,
Gonna
like
kill it.
tremendously kill it.
Yeah, because
Like
everybody's gonna be
she's
What
gonna
thirsty.
do.
direction you see them going? Like your
Anything that's
ideal female
different.
artist coming in.
It don't
I
matter what
feel
it is,
like
just something different.
anything like on some Willow Smith type shit, but
Yeah,
rapping.
anything different than what
Like,
you get
True,
now
you know
is
what I
gonna
mean?
true.
Like
take off.
completely opposite of what's happening right
Yeah,
now.
it's gonna
All she
fly.
has to do, honestly, is tell stories,
Yeah,
real stories,
yo, and she
and
can tell
people are
stories
gonna be
about what
like,
they
"I
rapping
fuck with
about
that."
now.
We're talking about stardom
Mm-hmm.
and influencers. A lot of today's artists are influencers.
Influencers. Yep.
So
A lot of
TikTok,
today's
yeah,
artists are content creators.
Yep.
That's
that's
why
true.
we're not getting true lyricism from them.
Yep.
Cardi B
True.
opened up the door for these content creators, influencers,
Yep.
style rappers.
Because how does
But
she end up
Cardi,
in the
being that she was
studio?
the first one to do it, she's
She's
doing
their
it the
goat.
best.
She's their goat. Because how did she
She
get there?
is.
Loving hip hop, and then she transitioned it
That's
into
it. She got there from Instagram, first of all. Cardi had like 100K followers when people who were even famous had like 10.
yeah.
Like Cardi
That's when
had
it
a
was moving.
big following back then. And this is back in like 2012. Like this was
Yeah.
a very long time ago. And she was the influencer of
So
influencers.
she's their
Okay.
goat.
She is their goat.
Their
So
goat.
their aesthetic is to be like Cardi. Although their fame and success aspiration is to be like Nicki
Yeah.
with the Cardi influence.
All three of us, we're gonna play you working on the album. What female rapper you want featured on your album?
I'm good.
So think about
I'm
it.
good.
You gotta have a female artist, rapper that you feel gonna bring the bars, right?
Wait,
Who's gonna help the record sell? The
are we
record
only
gotta
allowed
sell, right?
one?
No,
Because
you could
I'm
bring.
trying to do a crew
It's your
record.
album. It's your album. So
I want to do a crew
let's
record.
start it off with
I got my
Blair, and
three.
then Blair. All right, start it off, Blair. So you got an album. You putting it out, but the label telling you you need a female artist that rap on this. So who you going for?
I'm going for Cardi, Glow, and Meg.
That's fire. I ain't gonna front. That's a club banger right off the
Whoa,
bat.
wait, you forget you whoa.
You could go with any era.
You said you want me to sell.
You don't think Nicki gonna help you sell?
Not right now. She got a lot of shit with her, bro.
Not right now. Not right now.
Got a lot
It'll
of
be
baggage.
amazing to have Nicki on my album
She got a
because
lot
I'm
of
a huge
public
Nicki
baggage
fan.
right now.
And I just feel like Nicki in the industry right now is not.
It's not.
It's not really clicking at the moment. And if I'm trying to be an artist that's trying to sell, I would be adding Nicki to my album for nostalgia feels so that I could say that I got a legend on my album. Because let's not be disrespectful. She is a legend. She is. Yeah, so I would like to be, you know what I mean? I would love to be able to have Nicki on an album because she's a legend. But other than having like to as an entry level artist, somebody who's trying to market themselves and sell, I want Cardi number one. I want Meg because I'm a huge Meg fan, and I'm a Cardi fan. First, that's why I said Cardi first. I love Cardi. I'm like I don't pick between Nicki and Cardi. Like I love Cardi to death. I do, but like I want Cardi, Meg, and I want Glow because she got that new appeal. I ain't even gonna lie. I want to rub on her like the Apollo tree.
She got one Grammy nom or was it multiple?
Already.
One, yeah.
It was
already.
One? But still, that's good.
It's better than some of the zero that some of these other folks got. So shout out to her success.
Out. Like damn, she got 2 songs that's hot, and she got Grammy noms.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. So I would rub on her like the Apollo stomp. Like I want this baby on my track. But other than that, it's gonna be Cardi and Meg all day.
I like it. I like it. All right, Mo. You.
I'm gonna build a whole track, right? First off, Missy, get on the boards. You're doing my production. You are doing my production. I will not be rapping on this song because I'm gonna go female empowerment. I don't need nothing. I don't need no bars on that. Missy on production, and I will have. I'm not rolling with Nicki. I'll definitely do Cardi. I might have a remix or a unreleased version with Glow. But I'll throw Lotto on there and then kind of do a throwback. And because I don't think she get enough credit, I'll find a way to fit Eve on that track.
Absolutely. I thought we were talking about today's artist. That's why I said
anybody.
Oh, okay.
Anybody.
Yeah.
You want to go again?
Because I already chose them and I chose them organically. So I want to stick with what I chose. But Missy obviously would produce whatever because
Ain't
Missy
nobody
is
else touching that
the
track.
what?
Ain't
Nobody.
nobody touching
I don't
it.
want no man
Hell no.
mixing nothing.
Nope. You not.
No
Nope.
engineer
You're not
shit.
mastering it. Nothing.
If Timbaland doing it, he doing it because Missy on it. Like I don't want nobody touching it that's a man unless Missy is there. If
Nobody.
Pharrell doing it, he doing it because Missy on it. You know what I mean? Like I don't no.
So for mine.
Wait, if you say Brandy, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you through this camera.
Brandy ain't no rapper, fool.
She's not a rapper, so she can't.
You already know she's gonna be on my album.
He finds a way. He finds a way. He finds a way to shoehorn her in.
Brandy is a rapper. Don't get it twisted. Oh, don't act like y'all ain't see her out there now.
Man, pick some respect. Pick your rappers, bro.
Show some respect, bro.
Pick your 3 or 4 or 5.
Pick your rappers. Let's go, Mr. Pitbull, 305, Mr. Worldwide.
All right, so first and foremost, I gotta go back to the history and I gotta get these women to sit down and be in the studio together. I need a track with Kim and Fox. That's just first and foremost. I need that track. I don't want it emailed. I want them at the video shoot together. I want that unity.
The only person that was able to make that happen was Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
He was the only one that made that happen. With all of them,
they still hate each other.
Yeah,
but just those two artists, to pull them in. Yo, let's do this record, and I want that record to talk about unity, not just talk about the latest fashion. And I want them to go back and forth on a rap, like boom, 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 like eating the beat. You know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna have. Wait, you could throw Queen Latifah's Unity as the hook.
No, just these two right now, because these two right now it's crazy that they changed the rap game and they don't like each other. Yeah. And then for I already told y'all those two. The City Girls.
I love me some JC and Carisha.
I like both of them. Now I know they ain't. I don't know if they right or not, but they gonna bring a vibe. They'll bring a vibe to the record.
Yeah,
definitely gonna bring a vibe.
Yeah. That's gonna stay local though.
Nah, they worldwide. Them girls is big. That's gonna stay local. them actually, I'm a product. The Kim and Foxy record may be local. Not trying to be on some. That's just
that's not their era.
So I'm gonna need a City Girl on the record, and I'm gonna definitely throw. I definitely have a little Cardi record or something like that. Cash Doll, and that's for female rap.
You don't
for
want,
this day, that's it.
You don't want an Iggy Azalea feature?
Nah, she can't even feature on her own record.
I'm the realest.
Oh man. I actually forgot she rapped to us.
But she's now what? What is she now? An influencer.
Is she?
Yes.
Well, she had to find something to do because that shit she was playing out.
They all are. I mean, and I'm not even being a bitch about it. I'm being 100%. They are.
That's dope. I never thought about that though. Like the influencer thing. Like the internet do play a big part in a lot of their careers. It does.
Do you think a lot of them would even be as far as they are, honestly, without the internet? If they had to do it the way that Nicki had to do it in the mixtape era, if they had to do it the way that Fox and Kim had to do it, where they had to be in those studios countless hours with men that wouldn't even put them on tracks until these girls wouldn't make it. Kim got berated on national television and had to defend herself by herself. There was nobody to support her while she was sitting on that national syndicated show.
That's a problem.
I ain't like that,
day to day. These girls are so sensitive. They would not be able to handle that.
See, this is where that female unity. I need that female unity because at that point, that's where you have another heavyweight like Fox, like Eve, like Missy coming to her defense. Yeah, they might not have been live on the show with her, but again, the internet, they could tweet and throw them shots right back at them folks and have counterparts to everything they saying.
They all went through it though. Like that's the part we seen.
How much
like Foxy went through it too. I feel like Foxy went through it worse because this little girl was. And I can say she was a little girl.
She was a kid.
talking like Kim was a grown woman. I mean, she was what, 19,
She was
but
19,
She's an
but yeah.
adult.
yeah, but
Technically an adult.
you're an adult.
She was a working woman. She worked at the bank. She was a grown up.
Yeah,
grown up.
14 and
She had
15.
big
I ain't gonna
people's
lie.
job.
I hear my baby talking like that. I'll be like,
What the hell? I mean, it's tough, man. Because again, it feels like the women aren't understanding that there's more than enough microphones to share the stage. Like, there's plenty of room out there for everybody to eat.
But you got to remember, these girls who you're talking about right
Mhm.
now, they're coming up in the Nicki world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to just put that there.
what you mean by that, though?
He's saying for unity, these
Mhm.
girls are coming up in the Nicki
It's all
world.
for one.
Nicki
Oh.
is not about unity.
It's all for self. I
Yeah,
gotta
you
come in
right.
here, get mine, and I'm out.
Nicki was not about unity.
Nah, you're right.
She didn't comprehend that because Nicki came up in the mixtape era
Mhm.
where it was dog eat dog. Just like how Foxy was in the booth with niggas and how Kim was in the booth with niggas. Nicki was the only girl amongst a bunch of niggas.
Bunch of dudes, yeah, man.
So she had to stand out.
And again, it's that struggle to get to the
See
top
what
of
you're
the pack.
saying? Yeah.
So that camaraderie, that's not a thing that she grew in music. She had to be the baddest. She had to talk the grittiest. She had to be, because she was in a room full of men.
On that, let's close out because I don't want to bash this younger group anymore.
No, absolutely not. Like, I wanna cap my opinion about women artists that, it's really difficult. I want to give them a bunch
It's
of
flowers.
respect and love because it's very difficult today to hold up honor and stakes of women that you do not recognize. It's not that they don't know who these women are today. It's not that they are unsure of who they are. They know their names. We say their names enough. We're constantly throwing their names down their throats. It's not that they don't know who they are, but they do not resonate with that music at all. Their mothers cleaned up to that music. Their mothers
True.
got dressed to go out to that music. And their mothers, honestly, are pretty much us because their mothers had them younger too. So we're in that age group between that 35 and that 45. A lot of these girls' mothers are in that age group. So their mothers danced to Nelly, and I'm saying like Mel, but I'm saying all rappers. Like, their mothers danced to the same chicken head that we was doing, their mothers was doing. Their mothers love all the same music that we are talking about today because we are that weird middle child where we fall between older and younger. So it's not that they don't know them, they don't identify with these women.
Yeah.
So for us to constantly compare them, it's a disservice to them, and it's going to constantly keep us upset. They do not resonate with these women in the artistry standpoint. And they are in a world right now that is based on influencer, how many likes, how many followers, and how much traction you can gain to your Instagram page and your social media pages. That is the world that these girls live in today. So to constantly compare them to who we consider to be the greats is a very much slap in the face to one, the girls today who have so much more intense attempts of trying to be themselves, whoever that may be, because of this world of validation, in comparison to the women who had to really get it out the mud. I'm not saying these girls aren't, but they're getting it out of a completely different type of mud.
And the music is not
that's how I
as
feel.
long. There's not longevity anymore.
Longevity in the music.
Longevity
They
is
don't
there.
make music that you want to sing next year.
No,
And
it's
I'm
quick
not
hits.
saying it in that way. They don't.
That's true.
It's quick
It's a
hits.
bunch. It's
It's
a bunch
in and
of
out.
quick singles.
It's
It's
in
a
and out.
bunch of features,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah, let me get this check and
Yeah.
I'm out. Get this bag and I'm out.
That's it. So it's
That's
not like
facts.
they don't know who we love. It's not that they don't know them. They just don't. They don't reference them for their musical icons. Their musical icons are honestly the only one, Nicki. She was
Facts.
the only one at the time.
I mean, on that,
True.
And
regardless of era.
just right, but just to cap on that, and then I'll leave you to it. But like, Nicki is the aesthetic that the girls has mirrored.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, and shout out to all the ladies of hip hop, R&B,
All
rap,
of them.
whatever it is that you do, regardless of
Facts.
era, because each and every one of the ladies have had some form of influence on hip hop, on those who came before them, their influence in those who are coming after them. And even this group
Absolutely.
now, they will absolutely have some say so in what comes next. I'm looking forward to what comes next. I'm hoping that it's going to be just as enjoyable, entertaining, and consumable as what we have now. Um, so, I mean, let's just wait another 5, 10 years and we'll see what the female hip hop scene evolves into next.
I'll give you five. I'll give you five.
Yeah, I think five
Well, I mean, with as
definitely.
fast as they switch it up, yeah, you're probably right. But we'll see
I'll
what
give you
comes
But
five.
next.
shout out to the new artists though, like
Yeah,
Glow,
Absolutely.
the Cash Dogs, the Cardis of the world, like they
To
all doing
all
their
of them.
thing out
To
there. So
Lotto.
yeah.
Lotto got
definitely.
Mariah on the
I
song.
need, yeah, yeah. That was tough.
Like, let's
That was tough.
put some respect
And,
on
Mar-
Lotto. You
and
How
know?
Mariah
many?
don't do songs with everybody.
Mm-mm. I want to
No.
She'll just
see.
do songs.
I want to see these ladies start collecting hardware, deserved hardware. Like I want to see. Like Glow got her nomination. I need her to actually win that
Hmm.
award. You know what I
Right.
mean, I need that all of them. If that's them stepping up or changing up the quality or whatever the content they putting out, I need that because they deserve it because they putting in the work. Like you said, they
They
getting
put
out
in
the
the work.
mud. Might be a different type of mud, but they still going to
Hmm.
get it and they
They
hustling
still
and
got
they
to get it
working.
every day.
Yeah, they working for it and
Yeah.
they deserve their recognition. And even if they're not paying homage all the time to those who came before, that's fine. They doing it in their own way. And even if they're not doing it directly, the influence is there. You can see it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you see
You
For
it.
see it.
sure. You
You
see
see
it.
it.
Yeah.
So shout out to the ladies of hip hop. Blair,
Yes.
appreciate you signing on with us tonight.
Thank you for having me
Definitely a good
again.
chat.
Well, I thought we was
Definitely a
gonna
good
fight
chat.
today, but nah, we
I
good. We did
thought
good.
so. We
Hey,
did
hey.
really good. We actually had a lot of agreeable moments.
So
That's not like us. Invite
no,
me
that's
back
very
so we can
strange.
fight.
That's very strange. We'll find a topic so y'all can fight over, and I'm gonna put myself in the middle on the. I'll put myself in the
Nah, but
referee
thank you
position.
guys. Thank y'all for coming in and sitting with us. Great topics here, and don't forget to follow, like, and comment. All right, good
Subscribe.
night, y'all. Thank you for coming to. Yeah, I did say follow, subscribe, same thing, right?
No,
Thank y'all for coming with us.
Yeah.
Libations and Music. Again, Blair, thank you for coming out here with us, as
Thank you for having me
doing the
again.
show with us.
and
You
when Blair
definitely will be
releases
back.
her stuff, show
Yeah,
love.
we at the
Please,
listening
show
party, y'all.
love.
We're gonna be at the listening party.
Show love.
All right,
Period.
y'all. Good night.
Peace.